morning. Today is Tuesday, March 16th, and we do have a birthday today. Today is Susie Buey's birthday. So Susie, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a happy birthday, Susie. I know you're going through a lot right now. If you could remember Susie in your prayers, I would really appreciate that. Her dad is having some health issues, and Susie's quite worried about him, as we all would be with our parents. So if you could include Susie's family in your prayers, I'm sure she will love it. She's a very beautiful person, and she's come a very long way on her journey, and I just wish you all the best, Susie. Your whole family's in my prayers every day. But it's also Ed and little Debbie. Today's their 25th anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, happy anniversary, 25 years. I had to think for a minute. My math skills were coming to play. You weren't allowed to count on your fingers when you went to, well, I think of any school, but especially a Catholic school. That nun would come down with that ruler, whack! She'd smack you with that ruler. I know back then there was no such thing as, the thing is, if you got hit by the teacher, spanked by the teacher or whatever, you didn't dare go home and tell your parents that you got spanked by the teachers, because then you got spanked again because your parents took the teacher's word over your word. Not that they should have all the time, but you know, it's a little different nowadays, I guess. But anyway, today I have my second COVID shot. I'm looking forward to getting that and getting it all done with. Jim's already talking about going to a restaurant to go out to eat. I have to tell you, I do miss going to a restaurant. Although I did give up having carry-out food for Lent, but I especially wouldn't be going to a restaurant. But they say that after 2 weeks after your final shot that you're good to go. You still got to follow the precautions as far as wearing your mask and things like that. But in my mind, I know it'll be safe because I know they're taking all the precautions. Michigan, they're at 50% capacity now, so that and my daughter and my son-in-law have been working at Boston Market for the whole year, and they've dealt with the public for the whole year. I mean, they wear their masks and everything. They've been very precautious of everything, but they never got sick. And I know that the restaurants are taking great precautions, but Jim is really anxious to get out to eat. He still has gone out to eat this whole year. I mean, I haven't done it, but Jim has. He's gone, and you know, he tells me it's really safe. So he said that he wants to take me out to breakfast to my favorite pancake place. So I said, well, we gotta wait till after Easter because I gave it up for Easter or for Lent. But see, the thing is, that's when I don't really lose my weight, is when I go out to a restaurant. I'm not really strong enough to choose wisely on the menu. I always choose my favorites, which are always very high in fat and calories and stuff. So, and part of me just doesn't want to get back to a restaurant because of that. But I know that I'm going to sooner or later get to a restaurant. I just know that. But anyway, and then I have my doctor's appointment at 2:30. So my COVID appointment's at 12:30, and then my doctor's appointment's at 2:30. I'm thinking I'm going to try not to eat because my doctor is probably, she's about 35 minutes away. And when she takes your blood work, she likes you to do it when you fasted. And I've tried to make appointments to go ahead of time to get done it like in the morning and then gone back for my afternoon, because she doesn't do her appointments till the afternoon anyhow. She doesn't do morning appointments because she does hospital rounds in the morning and nursing home rounds. So all of her appointments are in the afternoon, and her earliest appointment is at 1 o'clock, which to me is no big deal because, you know, I don't eat till like 1 o'clock anyhow. But so I kind of sometimes just want to wait and just get it done all in one day so I don't have to go back the next day. But we'll see how that goes. But I think I am going to fast. I just want to get it done. She knows what she's going to get tested on me. So it's the same things every year. So I don't know why she can't just write an order and let me go like a day or two before what difference does it make if I go a day or two before? But then in the same sense, I'm making 2 trips anyhow. So either way you look at it, I guess it really doesn't matter. But since my appointment's at 2:30, I think what I'll just do is I'll bring a granola bar and a banana and some orange juice. So when I get out of the appointment, I'll just eat it on my way home so that my blood sugar doesn't get too low. That's my plan. But when I opened up my app for the Weight Watchers for this morning to track my meals for today, I got that little message that I showed you. Progress, not perfection. Sometimes I got to remind myself of that. I mean, I got to remind myself how far I've come, and just know that I'm on the right track. I really am. This is, like I say all the time, this is the way I'm going to eat the rest of my life. And what I like about Weight Watchers is they finally figured out a plan that's going to work for you for the rest of your life, if you follow it. That's the key. You got to follow it. It's one thing to know it. It's another thing to follow it. And don't think that once you reach your ideal weight that everything's going to be perfect and you go back to your old way of eating. You can't. I've had so many struggles along my way. I've been as highs and lows, ups and downs, and my weight gains have always been for the fact that I went back to my old way of eating. And although Weight Watchers is teaching me the proper way to eat, I have to implement that in my everyday life, because even once I reach goal, when I reach goal, I still am going to have to follow the plan. So I try to fit in things that I like, and I'm still learning how to eat them within reason. I really am. But it's not like I'm not trying. I really am trying. And I think I'm doing a lot better. I have been on so many weight loss programs my whole life, and this is the first one where I really know that I'm not going to have to worry about going back and joining again. Although I've still been on the same plan for 4 years. It's the longest I've ever stayed with anything. I give myself credit for that too. But it's a sustainable plan, and I think that's why I stay with it. The crash diets I've gone on, I've lost weight way faster, but I was way younger. But it didn't stay off that long. At least I know what this is. Even when I stumble in the road and I have a 2 or 3, or my highest one time I had an 8-pound gain one week, it made me realize way, way faster that I can't go back to that old way of eating. And making sure that something that I didn't do with my other diets is weighing myself at least once a week. Once I lost my weight on my other diets, I never weighed myself. I just never did. And then when my clothes got too tight, I just went and bought bigger clothes. I didn't really weigh myself. So it was quite a shock when I went the first time, because it was, I've told you this, that I weighed 304.2 my very first Weight Watcher meeting, but I had gone on a diet before I joined because I didn't want to be over 300 pounds. I thought I was close. Isn't that sad? That is very sad. But I dieted for about a month before I actually truly joined, because I was thinking, you know, I don't want to weigh 300 pounds. I just don't. So I went on a diet, and I know I lost weight because I went down a size in clothing. But when I got on the scale at Weight Watchers and they told me 304.2, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how much did I weigh? I have no clue. I have no clue how much I weighed. But I would say I probably weighed at least 5 or 10 pounds more. I really did. So I've already reached my 100-pound goal. I just not officially. And I like to do things official, so that's why I'm going to do it. But like I said, I think one of the main reasons is the Weight Watchers, is why I've lost my weight and kept it off. And but I think that more of a reason is the YouTube community, the friends I've met on YouTube. I have lots of people's emails that I email back and forth with. I have a few that I text back and forth with. Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie actually came to my house and spent the night with her family, so I got to meet her and her family. Esther Newman, who lives in London, she originally is from Michigan. Her family is here in Michigan. I've gone to lunch with her 3 times. We were supposed to go last year, and that didn't happen because of the COVID. And then one of my subscribers from out of town was going to fly in and spend the weekend with me. And so we kind of put that off. I'm not even going to tell you who it is, because hopefully one day it will come to pass. I was supposed to go to lunch with Sparkling Susan and Sue Slims Down. We were going to go, and we didn't because of COVID. Robbie over at Frecky Fit Wolf and Amy, the TMI Queen Gets Fit. They were going to come over and we were going to see each other. Once again, COVID, you can't do it. But I know that sooner or later we'll get together. I know that. Things got to get better. They just will. Just as long as people continue to wear their masks and follow the social distancing and get their shots and things like that. So things will get better. I just know they will. I have complete faith in that. I really do. So, well, gotta go in, straighten up the house a little bit, get ready for my appointment, get my COVID shot, and get on with my day. So I'll let you know how things go, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. We were just waiting for Jim. I'm on my way to go get my second shot for my Moderna, and then I think it's 2 weeks after that I should be good to go. Jim's anxious to get to a restaurant. I am not. But I am in a way because I want to get to a restaurant, but they always do me in. But there he is, the elusive butterfly. Hope he's got to scratch his back. I got him that for a Christmas present one year. Or was it an anniversary present?
I don't know.
I think it was an anniversary present. Oh, look at Casper. There we go. That looks better. It's like a little. It looks like a little gardening tool, and then it stretches out for a back scratcher. Because Jim, oh, see, there it is. It looks like a little rake.
Minute.
Jim has psoriasis or something. Anyway, he gets itchy backs all the time. We have one right next to the bed.
Eczema.
Eczema, that's what he has, eczema. So, anyway, I will let you know how the shot goes. I'm sure I'll be fine. Won't I, Jim?
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, just waiting for the pharmacist to come in and give me my shot, and then we'll be all good to go. Well, I gotta wait 20 minutes, but then after that, good to go. Okay, no reaction, so I get to go home now. Jim gets his Good Friday.
4/9.
Oh, 4/9, okay. The week after Good Friday. But then Jim wants to hit the restaurants, although Jim's going to the restaurants already. This is the wuss that doesn't go. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Got to fix you a little bit there. No reaction so far from my COVID vaccine, so that was good. But it's only been, what, 6 hours? So we'll have to see from there. But what I thought was funny, I meant to tell you earlier, is the girl that was given the shot, the girl ahead of me, said to her, she said, well, have you gotten the shot yet? And she said, well, yeah, I got the Johnson & Johnson. Not that I wanted to get it, I had to get it. They told me I was going to get it. I wasn't going to get it, but they told me it required when my job was to get the vaccine. And I'm thinking, well, you're a little hypocritical. If you don't believe in the vaccine, then why are you giving out the shots? But at least she got her vaccine, so I felt safe with that. And then right after I did the video this morning, I came in the house and my phone was ringing, and it was the doctor's office, and they had to reschedule my appointment for today. And since it's a yearly physical, it takes a longer time, and so I can't get in till May now. I think it's May 16th, I think they said. I wrote it down in the calendar in the other room. But they had a COVID exposure, so they had to close the office so they could sanitize. Which just goes to show, people think that this has left us. It has not left us yet. We have to remember that. Get your shots, wear your masks, be socially distanced. Don't go crazy. I know we're all going stir crazy and we all wish this was over with. Trust me, I wish this was over with. I want to go back to being with my family, having my family dinners every week. I'm just so looking forward to giving my life back to being normal again. It's just, I'm just so ready for it. I am just so ready for it. But, so, obviously I ate when I found out I didn't have to. So I readjusted my plan a little bit for the day. But I did stay within my points. And so that was all that really mattered. But anyway, all I can tell you is please, please, please wear your masks. Get your shot if you're eligible. Socially distance. Be calm. Be ready. We can get over this small little hump. We've done this for over a year. What's a couple more months? I mean, I know it seems like a long time in the long run, but It's just a couple more months. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. As always, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.